Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using my single eyeshadows. I have two of the Colored Rain books. This one is full of my Dandelion Co. singles. And this one is full of my Copacetic Cosmetics singles. And this one is just like a build your own palette that I did a while ago. So I want to pull some shadows from mainly these two that I haven't focused on in a while and try to create a look, I guess. Just kind of play around, get some use out of my singles, and go from there. So yeah. What I'm going to do is go through these books of singles and pull some that I might be interested in using today. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. All the shades that I pull. Okay, so I pulled actually 8 shadows here and I will go through them. From these, I've kind of have a game plan of what I want to do in my head. So we'll see how we can execute it. Starting with this side. The first one is Planetary Go. It's just a matte light purple shade. We have, and that's from Copacetic Cosmetics. From Dandelion Co. This is the shade Primrose. It's like a mauve pinkish purple. From Dandelion Co. This is the shade Iris. Very beautiful, shiny, glittery purple. And then last but not least, from Copacetic, the shade Malware. And this is a very shifty, purpley kind of color. So that's what I'm thinking for. I'm thinking of doing a look kind of purple on the side, and then I have some blues as well that I pulled. And then maybe doing the under the lash line, swapping blue on this side and purple on this side. So we'll see how that plays out. Moving on to the blue shadows that I pulled. The first one from Copacetic Cosmetics is Tidal Wave. This is a very beautiful pastel-y blue. Don't know. Please excuse my swatches. I'm not the best. From Dandelions, this is the shade Winkle. This is a pretty purpley blue kind of shade. From Copacetics, this is the shade Slushy. It is another almost multi-chrome. It's not multi-chrome, but it has like reflex in it that kind of shift. And then last but not least, from Copacetic Cosmetics, the shade Cove. Yeah, Cove. This is a very glittery, very turquoisey blue shade. So I kind of came up with my game plan. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes and just hop right into it. I'm going to prime my eyes using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm trying to use this up. I don't know if that's going to be this year or next year. So I'm just getting all the use I can out of it and going from there. I'm just using this blending brush to blend it out. And I think I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to use the purple on this side. And kind of just go from there. I think I'm going to be putting the shade Primrose in my crease and then kind of darkening it up a little bit with Planetary Go. Since Primrose is like a pinky, purpley-ish type of shade. I'm sorry if you hear Loki and the kids in the background. They're just playing. So please ignore them. Now that I have Primrose kind of just placed where I want it, I'm going to go in with Planetary Go and kind of follow along where I placed Primrose, but focusing more on the outer B here. And then kind of trying to feathery kind of blend it out a little bit. Just like so. Okay. Then I'm going to be taking, let's see, which shade is it? I'm going to be taking Iris, and I'm going to be putting that all over my lid. Let me find the brush that I'm going to be using for that. I'm going to use this flat brush here. And just dipping in and packing that on. Just like so. I've found that with glittery shades, I really like going in with a brush first and packing it on, and then going back over with my finger. I feel like I always get a better like color payoff, glitter payoff, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's the purple side so far. Don't worry, I did not forget about the shade Malware. Moving right along, I'm probably going to use the same brushes. I'm going to be going in with the shade Winkle and following it up with Tidal Wave, kind of doing the same on the side that I did with Primrose and Planetary Go. So just gonna dip into here and start putting this Winkle shade right in my crease. I think this is gonna be a really pretty combo. Especially when I flip-flop the colors on the bottom. But we shall see. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and played with makeup. It's just been so hot here in Florida that, like, I haven't been wanting to wear makeup. So it's been kind of been neglected. And this is the shade Tidal Wave, so I'm just gonna, again, follow the Winkle shade and kind of blend it out just a little bit. There we go. Then I'm going to take this really glittery shade Cove and go in with the opposite side of the brush. So this is the one I use, the purple. I'm gonna flip it over and go in with Cove. And put that all over the lid on this side. Oh, that's really pretty. Really happy with this. So But since it's been so hot, I've been doing like light makeup, like mascara and eyeliner and like things like that, but I haven't really dipped into any of my like eyeshadows or anything, and I think that's just mainly because I'm sweating so much because it's so hot that I would hate to like ruin my makeup, I guess. Like I don't want to completely just sweat it off in like 5 minutes, I guess, you know. So I'm just kind of blending this out just a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna do the same, dipping into Primrose and Planetary Go and just blending it above and out the edges a little bit of where I placed the glitter shades, the glittery shimmery shades. So as of right now, I'm done for the eyes. I'm gonna move on to my face. Today I'm gonna be using the Yenza Super Serum Silk Concealer under my eyes. Just a little bit to kind of lighten and brighten a little bit. Let's see. Use this brush. To blend out just a tiny bit. So I'm just blending this out. And then I'm gonna go in with my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade L4. And I've even been doing my foundation a little bit different from what I used to do. I like blending it out a little bit with my fingers and a little bit down my neck before I actually go in with the brush and blending it out. And if you remember, it's been such a while since I've last filmed a video, but I used to go in and blend out my foundation with a beauty sponge, and for some reason here lately, just the beauty sponge is not like calling to me, I should say. And I'm really wanting to just, I don't know, like use brushes. So that's what I've been focusing on using. And I guess maybe just my preferences are changing, which is fine. This might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna go in with Primrose on a blush brush, and I'm actually gonna use this for my blush today. You just gotta be a little lighter handed than I'm typically am with my blush, just so. And then I can always go back in with the brush I used to blend my foundation in if it gets too crazy. So I actually have only 2 remaining blushes in my collection. I am filming a declutter video, and I'm actually decluttering some makeup, which I'm not reaching for. I haven't reached for in a while. So I'm like, if I'm not using it, why is it in my collection kind of thing? And I think that once I get down, my blush numbers, I might start focusing on some of my single eyeshadows as blushes, and I might keep this shade in mind and multi-purpose it as a blush, because I'm actually really enjoying how this is looking. If I will stop like overdoing it on this side. So that's what that looks like. Then I'm gonna go in with my Nomad Kiss of Sun highlighter in Balmoral Beach and just use this highlighter. It's like a pinky toned highlighter. And then just my Cupid's bow. Okay, and then I also like putting a little bit right under my brow bone. Okay, so now I can move back to the eyes. I am going to be taking this flat brush here, and I think I'm going to be doing, yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. For the purple side, I'm actually going to take this blue slushy shade. Remember, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to put this in my inner corner. To bring the pop of blue starting to that side. This might not be the right brush to be using. Let's see. I'm going to try this one. This one's a little bit more flatter and dense. So hopefully we can pick some of this shade up. There we go. And I'm just going to pop it right here and bring it up just a little bit to where it's hitting that lid shade. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the exact opposite on the blue side. I'm going to take Malware and go in on the inner corner. Just the same way. And just blending it up into the lid just a little bit. All right, that looks really good. Now I'm going to take Tidal Wave and Winkle and just go back and forth in them with this little flat brush. I actually really like this brush for under the lower lash line, and that's where I'm going to be putting it. I'm going to go back in with just a little bit more. Perfect. So then I'm going to go in on this side with Primrose and Planetary Go. Just the same concept. Just dipping back and forth into the pans. Just like so. I'm really liking that. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be going in with my Artistry eyebrow pencil. I use the shade Dark Brown, just coming through my brows now. I just use this very sparingly. Like, I don't have much left, but I have 2 backups of this exact product. I like that you can take this off and keep the component and just pop a new one in. I feel like it wastes way less packaging and plastic. And I like the eyebrow products. So this may be like the thing that I keep repurchasing because I really do like it. And then I'm gonna go right back in and kind of brush them out just a little bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner in Black Onyx and put that in my waterline. Nice and dark. Okay, that looks really good. And then on this side, try not to stab myself in the eyeball. There we go. And then I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline the Rocket Volume Express mascara. This is the only mascara I currently have in my collection. So yeah. And then I'm gonna add a little to the bottom lashes. Alrighty. And I was thinking that since this is such a pastel-y looking bright eye look, I think I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place liquid lipstick. I wish I knew the name of this one. I've just used it so much that I don't have the sticker on it anymore, but it's just the black liquid lipstick. I really do love this lipstick. Let's see. I have pulled the stopper out and I use this quite a bit. So I'm gonna put this on off camera and I'll be right back. So off camera, I mixed together Planetary Go and Tidal Wave with some of my mixing drops. I'm gonna take and just add some like colorful splatters on my face. I think that'll make the look a little more cohesive and kind of bring it a little more just something, I guess. So I'm just gonna try to see what I can do. Let's see, that one is not wanting to work for me today. I'll be right back. Okay, so I couldn't get that to work off camera, so I'm just gonna take it and go in with this little liner brush and just kind of place some splatters. I mean, I guess they're not really splatters at this point, but it kind of gives the look I was trying to go for and was not able to achieve with how I normally do that. So I'm just going in with the blue first. I could be overdoing this, but whatever. So that's how that's looking. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Just go in with the purple and just dot it. The purple turned out a much better consistency, I think. And what I might do is take some translucent powder and powder them down just a tiny bit to kind of help blend them in a little bit to the skin. And then I'm wanting a few more over here. This is like no rhyme or reason. I just kind of wanted to play with the idea of doing these dots. I might put one right there and then do a blue one, or a purple one, I should say, right there. I like how that looks. So I'm gonna powder this with some translucent powder, and I'll be right back. So I just went in with my Beauty Bakery Not Bitter flower setting powder in the shade Oat or Translucent. A few of them did smudge, but I think it kind of adds to the artistic vibe that I was kind of going for. And then I might do like one other thing. I may take Malware and Slushy and press it into this black lipstick and just kind of see how it would look. Today is just definitely an experimentation day, so why not? So this is Malware. So I think that's really cool. And then I'm gonna take Slushy and do it on this other side. Oh, wow. This is definitely a really fun look. I really just wanted to experiment and play around with some eyeshadows today, and that's exactly what I did. If you like this look, please let me know what other things I should try, I guess. I'm really just wanting to have some fun with my makeup and get back into it. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.